doing that to you.
What was your father accused of?
The more you drink, that's why they send you it. They send you all this shit.
I'll tell you what your father was accused of. Your father was accused of grape.
Oh, yeah, sure you will.
That's what he was accused of. Absolutely, yes. Grape.
Oh,
A
really?
granddad, that's right, a mum's dad.
Well, what's happened to her though? Because when she was
TikTok took over her life.
do you think she's drunk the TikTok Kool-Aid?
Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Ruth. Effin, Sam, Dreamer, Lindsay, Suzanne. Guys, I know that Angie's been bananaed. I know she's going to moan about it. I know she's going to come for me. It's got nothing to do with me, but she's going to blame me. So, you know, the day's early. You know, it's all going to go off today. Thank you, Ruth. It's going to go off today. I can assure you now.
And do you think she because
that, Lou.
we all do, Pearl. Pearl, do you not believe though that when she was doing her debates and stayed away from FYP and
that was the best she ever was.
That was and why she? But what is the reason she's gone downhill? Is it money?
No,
is it views?
I'll tell you exactly what it was.
Tell me, darling.
She started where all the drama was going on, then she sat there and thought, well, all this drama's getting people in. Hey, my
Thank you,
unknown,
guys.
TikTok, another F page. Everybody, please make sure you're following all of these up. And
She's blaming me already. God's sake.
Please like, comment,
I'm delicious.
and
Follow me.
them.
Thank you.
That's how it's getting.
Lauren, Patricia, Savage Sticks, Donna. Oh, it's gone.
You're welcome.
Donna,
So,
Rose, Suzette, Susie, the
drinks
nun.
went
Thank
to
you
her
all,
head,
guys.
Ray.
Pop your number 2. Big up.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, pop your number 2.
Oh, well done.
Make that
Thank you,
delusive.
everybody.
Get Jojo. Get your bank account going.
Thank you, everybody.
Gemma,
So
thank you.
the drinks went to her head. She's sitting in there like, you know, one of these people that,
Thank you, Lauren.
you know, like if you're in a mental asylum, and this is the only way, and this is the only way I'm trying to describe it, do not take this the wrong way. You know, I don't know the main nations. If you're in a mental asylum,
Morning, Bo.
and then they say to you, we don't think that there's anything wrong with you, but we want to release you. And then they start saying, no, I can't go out. Keep me here. That's how she's got in her head. I'm not calling her mental.
Do you think she's an actress?
Big style.
Do you think everything she's doing is an act?
Listen, she tells everybody she can't go out the room. She's got anxiety things, but she can go to Morrison's. She can stand and shout at people in the street. She can get herself to a pub, one that she's not bad out of.
How can she have anxiety when she went out to that protest on camera? Do you remember?
Yeah,
She literally walked with thousands. Oh, I wouldn't be able to do that. Walk with thousands.
She said a man sent her to acting school, so of course.
Thank you, Patricia. Thank you.
It's how Angelina the ballerina. She's even been to ballet classes. I don't know where at, like, but she's even been to ballet classes. Levi now just sent to Lulu a message. But listen, nobody wants them to fall out. All we're saying is big up Levi for dropping when she was saying what she was saying.
Listen.
Condoning.
Hell, he'll be back in her box cam 2 in tomorrow morning, right? I'm not bothered about that. It's the fact of the whole of TikTok. He made a stand and he left and he said, I don't agree with that. And Sophie even put in the comments, Delusive's not a pedlo, which we know. Luke's not. And neither am I because of what my uncle did to me. So I don't like Sophie, but fair play. Listen, they've made
Nobody
a
wants
stand.
them to fall out, but what you just said, good on them for dropping from the box when she said that. To know she can't get away with that.
Yeah, absolutely, Pearl. Thank you.
I'll be honest with you. I don't agree here. I'm going to be honest with you. And this is where I go against the grain, regardless if I speak to people or not. You can't just do one act of like having morals and then kind of forget about all the other things. You know what I mean? You can't bow down and go, you know what, big them up for that, big them up for that. No, it doesn't. For me, it doesn't work like that. You can't do a million acts of badness and then do one good act and you big them up for it. That's me personally. That's where I'm different. Because it's the same with me. If people disagree with what I've done or whatever, then call me out. Don't just big me up for one nice thing that I've done. Call me out for all the bad things as well. I'm not talking about anyone else. I'm just talking about in general. You can't just big one person up, you know. And that's my opinion anyway.
Everyone.
See you in her chat. supporting her now, calling you bullies. Oh, we'll see you. We'll blend with her
No one's
because
bothered about CA.
Again,
no one's
another
bothered about
one.
CA. CA ran a 2.5 week hate campaign on Delusive Angie. So CA, you're the biggest flip-flop. And DQ, CA, you're the biggest flip-flop. I will not respect someone that pretends to be their daughter. So when you can put your face on camera, Canadian Angie, and prove who you are, then you can have an opinion on me, darling. Okay? You can have opinion on my looks, my past.
That was it, Luke. She said a mum's sister accused her granddad of rape.
You see, Remy, like, I agree what you're saying there, but the problem is, you know, when new people pass through your life, Remy, and you highlight someone's good behaviour, even though their previous behaviour's been horrendous, then that could be people coming in your life going, I'm going to follow that person because I've seen Luke and I like Luke, big up that one person. You know what I mean? And then there's a domino effect. You put someone that follows you in their room, you know what I mean, and building their audience off the back of negativity. So that's, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, it's just, it's very hard. It's hard to be kind of neutral or have that ground where, you know what I mean? And to be fair, as a host, if someone supports the host, it's easy to kind of say, you know what, guys, go in that live. You know, when I go in that lives, there's certain people that are more vulnerable than others. There's some people that Luke could probably say today and go live and go, you know what, guys, if you walk past the lake today, have a jump in, guys. And there will be a select few that will probably jump in the lake and go, Luke, I've jumped in the lake for you. You know what I mean? It's just the app. You know, there's some people that are more perceptible than others.
Your father was accused of rape. That's what he was accused of. Absolutely, yes. Rape.
I'll ring her and tell her that.
Well, you go ahead and do that. That's what he was accused of. Yes.
She's talking here about her own granddad. She's saying to her mum there with a straight face, all laughy and all this stuff, yep, your dad was accused of rape. And these are not normal conversations to be having. Especially not for the app anyway. Alex Brigham Live account, Jane. Alex Brigham Live.
Drama thing, good God. What would you do without drama?
Yeah, but he was accused of that from your own sister.
If you told the real story, Angela, it'd be so boring, nobody would ever listen to it. But guess what? Put a bit of drama into it. Yes, we've got action, stage, lights, drama. Let's pretend. And you get all the viewers in the box.
It's not pretending,
Well,
it's
but
I feel
what
sick.
risk? At what risk do you do that? Huh?
It's not pretending, I feel
You
quite
get half
sick.
of the idiots to believe you. Half of them idiots will believe you.
Yeah, but that's what your father was accused of. Yeah, laugh, ha ha ha.
Oh, well, they've got a rapist in the family.
There you go.
I mean, Canadian Angie, like she's something big now. What, because you bunny hopped off the back of all of our platforms? Get a grip, love. Go and dye your hair. Dye it
Somebody's
blonde.
been bunny hopping off them photos she's been putting about.
Like anyone's bothered about Canadian Angie. When you can put your face on screen, then we'll be bothered. Oh, you're a bunch of bullies. Yeah, we are. And what? What are you going to do? Nothing.
Why do people have an opinion on anybody on this app? Jokes. Because we can.
Because we can.
Thank you,
Opinion about
Myla,
everybody else, so
Supernova,
why
Suzanne.
can't we have
Lou,
an opinion
thank
about
you.
anybody?
Thank you for
And
agreeing.
especially when the absolute, the bin juice.
It's not your
Who's
fault.
watching?
Who's watching?
Well, who? Father Jack.
Who's, what, her? No one's bothered about her. She's lost her credibility. She's
You
lost her platform.
are, in my opinion now,
Thank you, Becca.
Father Jack, worse than the white maggot.
So, Hank, can I ask you a question, Pearl?
Yeah.
Everything that Canadian Angie has so-called been through, which I'm not questioning because she may have been through something, she may not have been through something. So she agrees, she's saying we're a bunch of bullies, but it's okay for the survivor on TikTok to see Anthony Q. Lyons, and it's very important we say his name.
Savage Stal, I've blocked you out the live. I don't stand with what you do. I don't stand with you targeting women. I know people say, oh, Alex, you're a hypocrite. No, trust me, I don't attack women. I'll retaliate. There's a difference. Myla, thank you for that. So, yeah, Savage Stal, you will not be accepted in my room.
To remind people of what a predator he was, right? It's very important, right? So he thinks it's okay, she thinks it's okay to put his face on her profile picture for thousands of
Thank you,
people
just
to see
Andrea,
him,
thank you.
including the survivor. Pick up Claire.
Thank you,
Exactly, I
Edger.
agree.
Canadian Angie, do me a favour. Go and wash your knickers, darling, because I can smell you from
Hey, you,
Canada.
that's my sin.
Listen, I'm going to mute you for a second, Pearl. Canadian Angie, do me a favour. Go wash your knickers, darling, because we can smell you from Canada. Stop being a flip-flop, yeah? Stop trying to use this as an excuse to go at me, Pearl, Miss Red and Alex, yeah? And stand alone, darling, because you could never stand alone, yeah? Never stand alone in a minute. You've got a platform off the back of EQ. Congratulations, Babby. Right. Patricia, Desert Rose, Claire, Top Welly,
Thank you,
Susie.
Ruth. Thank you, Shan.
Let's try and add someone in.
Everybody, you know I love yous.
Thank you, Shaz.
Stop using all my sins, you.
No, I'm on a roll, darling.
Go wash your knickers. Me
Well,
bad. Leave my sins alone, please.
I can smell it.
There's one saying I use where I love,
Clips.
and they hate it when you call them it. Angie, you troglodyte.
Well, imagine slagging a woman off.
And if anybody's got the clip, you know where she was talking to her mum, and she...
Yeah, that's that. Thank you, Ruth, Shazzy. Thank you, Shazzy also appreciated. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you what Canadian Angie says off the back of that. Let's have a look. Where's it gone? Here we go.
Pull videos up about you, right? I do...
Bex, thank you.
ever believe you've ever been raped. I don't ever believe you've ever been in an abusive relationship, and I don't ever believe that anything in a lifetime has happened to you. You are vindictive to the core. I don't believe not one bit of the stories you tell on TikTok. Hi, Milo.
She's got my... Oh! She's got my blood boiling at the moment. I've never been so angry with what she's... I'm furious.
Who just sent me that WhatsApp there? Who?
What? Who?
No.
So now, Pearl, I'm getting the blame for her supporters are putting it because of what my uncle was. I don't even know if he's still alive, Pearl. Now I'm getting the blame because he was a peddler.
Right. So how are you exactly getting the blame?
I don't even know if the man's still alive. I don't know. The last thing.
He's a liar because he got his cousin in the box to say that he'd spoke to him.
Is he talking about his uncle or his dad?
Sorry, that was my bad.
Yeah, he's talking about his uncle. But he brought his uncle to the app.
Yeah.
He said the story about his uncle, so he brought it up. He said
Sometimes people are pushed to defend themselves, as you should know. You know, when people were saying about you, Canadian Angie, that you was doing this, you was doing that, and all that stuff, and you are this person, you are that person. Did you not come on to defend yourself? Morning, Jess. I'm pretty sure you did. And No Ducks, stop lying as well. No, the account No Ducks went into Angie's live. I've just sent a screenshot of it saying he was cam 2ing you, Angie, and he was laughing. I haven't cam 2'd her at all. But because of No Ducks today, I will cam to Andrew. So, Angie, you can thank No Ducks for the cam 2 that's going to happen today, aren't you?
Is that it?
Sally ever
Say
heard?
who it was. 1 minute, Luke. Just say who it was.
Hello, Buzz. Pick up, everyone. Thank you.
1 second, Luke. I'm just waiting.
I'm waiting. I'm not going anywhere. Pearl, they're gonna come over. Thank you, everybody.
Get back to your leader. Get back to your leader. Who, in my opinion, the device is checking, because I've never seen anybody put a...
Welsh cows. I'm not saying he didn't bring it to the app, but all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, some people have to defend themselves with accusations, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it was Canadian Angie. I'm not saying it was Angie or anything. I'm not saying Luke didn't bring it to the app. All I'm saying is people have the right to defend themselves, you know what I mean? If people are lying upon your name, and you sometimes have to get pushed to bring it to the app just to obviously, you know, to defend yourself.
Rapist as a profile picture.
I said the same, Pearl.
You are?
I said the same. What about his survivor or his survivors that are on this app? Pick up Patricia, thank you. You know,
Thank you, babe.
and do you know what Levi did? I'm hearing. Do you know what Levi did? Apparently, Levi, after what she said today, apparently Levi just left and went, "Now you're out."
I was watching Luke on
What did he do?
on my fake account, right? The exact thing that she did, but Levi said he must have been listening. Then he turned around, he said, "Angie, one of you just said she tried to backtrack. He got the video through, and I will give credit to him. Thank you, my Davy. Thank you, my baby. I'll give credit to him. He said, no, I don't condone that, Angie, because think about it. Look what happened to Sophie.
Thank you, Jess.
And
Do you know what? I don't
awful.
like me and him are never going to get on. Me and him are never going to like each other. We're never going to be friends. But if he did do that, and you say he did,
I watched it.
fair play to him. Because it's about time. It's about time people stop being scared of these bigger creators. It's about time people call them out. You know what I mean?
We say things in anger.
VJ Barnes, thank you.
Do you know how they say it? Right. This
Jane,
is
thank
right.
you.
You have to clap back here. Right,
Lindsay,
Angie, I know
thank
you're
you.
watching then for that comment to come through. You saying people can't say things in anger.
Thank you, Tommy.
No, definitely not. It's been on your mind to say it. And you know how you tried to say, Pearl, you can't be racist and come out and say it, which a word I've used all my life. To me, that wasn't a thing. It was just a normal saying. You keep calling me a racist. When
Listen, the woman gifted you a gorilla. She knew what she was doing. We all knew what she was doing. So she
Cheers,
can't
Tommy.
say nothing to
I
anybody.
know, but again, she still knew that was my favourite present, so I can't backtrack on that, Luke. I don't like it.
You've got your opinions. I've got it, mate. It is your favourite gift. That's fair enough. But she still knew why she was doing it.
Well,
That's on intent of her.
yes, and she's been calling, that power awareness, that wolf awareness. She's been calling that man a pred too.
No, Wolf, you've got my backing now. Make sure you put that post.
Oh my God, Wolf!
I've got the post.
You've got the king of the apps backing now. He's given you his blessing. You're in the clique. He's given you your blessing, his blessing. You've got my backing now. Who the fuck are you? Who the hell are you? You said you weren't going to talk to anyone that was racist. You're fucking talking to one. You're talking to a racist right now. Thought you weren't going to do that anymore. Or is she excused from that? So you're just being a hypocrite with what you just said in your fucking live 10 minutes ago.
Apparently, guys, Angie, thank you, Irene. Apparently, Angie is going to write a letter. Apparently, guys, to TikTok. You know, apparently, guys, we've got Delusive Angie's going to write a letter to TikTok. She's furious, guys. So I'm going to play something for you now. Give me a second. I'm not going to show you the video. I'm going to just play you a little snippet of what I'm imagining now. So let's just go to here. This is now how I imagine Angie's letter's going to go.
I want to speak to your supervisor. Better yet, I'm going to write a letter. You are in big trouble. Dear Mr. Royal Hampton, I am a white woman in
Ladies,
America.
is there a problem here?
Yeah. Yes. No. Sir, no. There's no problem.
These are two of our VIP guests. Issue them here.
That's exactly how I imagine that letter going. Dear TikTok, I am a white woman with pissy sheets on TikTok. I'm getting bullied by a man. That's exactly how I imagine it going. God's sake.
You're talking with a racist person who used a very derogatory word, not once, twice. Second time, she didn't even apologize for it. She said it's just a word she uses. So, Luke, shut up.
Send it to me and I will pull it up and everybody will repost it. Don't let Father Jack over there stop you from doing anything. And listen, don't feel special, Wolf. She calls everybody a pred because I think she's got the pred things going on in her head because she says it too much.
I don't know. I'm just furious. I'm not furious about the uncle thing because I outed my uncle 2 weeks ago. I'm not furious about that. Do you know what I mean? Because I spoke to Sally about that. Sally hasn't heard or nothing from where he is for 15 years. We don't even know if he's still alive, Pearl. I'm bothered about her and that Ziana.
Guys, I'm going to do a poll. Do you agree what I've just played down the mic? Do you imagine that's how Angie's letter was going to go? I'll do a little poll for you. Alex, you're wrong. She's not white. She's magnolia yellow. VJ Barnes. We call it Dulux Supreme where we're from. You know, like you get like 60 litres for £5. You know them ones. So.
Yana needs to go and get herself
Thank you, Holly.
some shakes or something, some Slim Fast. That
Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, did he just say that? Do you see how he's so derogatory towards women? Well, Luke, then, you know what? You need to go buy some too. You can sit there and talk about women that she needs to get slim fast. Can we say that about him then? Can we say that about him?
To be fair, Canadian Angie, you've been fat shaming people for a long period of time. You know, don't make me back out all the videos.
Oh my God. Sienna's a little bit dippy, I'm starting to think, and she shouldn't have said what she did. It was completely wrong. But why are you attacking her weight? Why are you attacking her being a big woman? If she is a big woman.
But it's alright that when people attack Luke's sexuality, though. Is that acceptable? So when Ziana and all them lot are targeting Luke for his sexuality, whatever it is, who cares? So that's fine. It's okay, it's fine to target Luke regarding his sexuality, but he can't fire anything back and go to a low. When you said, your words were, if someone attacks you, you deserve to go back at them, even if it is go lower. They're your words. Are they not? That's what you stated earlier. I played it on a clip. They're your words. I'm not putting words in your mouth. They're from your mouth. So Luke obviously decided to go a little bit lower. In fact, actually, I find it quite equal, to be honest with you. Fat shaming or body shaming and then talking about someone's sexuality in a derogative way. It's pretty much the same, really. So, there you go.
Woman, I don't know her, haven't seen her. I think I saw her once with blue hair or something. Someone sent me a picture.
Fiona, thank you.
Again, he's going to destroy himself with his own mouth. And I'm here for it.
For 3 children.
That's why JP should see her. He forgets what she says, and that's exactly what I'm saying. She's senile.
Thank you, everybody. I didn't even realise the battle was over.
I didn't even. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, everybody.
How can Ziana, as a mother of 3, sit there and listen to the shite that comes out of her mouth, and after she done that profile and you're laughing at her? Sorry.
Sorry, Pearl, but like I said, you said on Favorited, we'll have all the pedlos, we'll have all this and all that, Pearl. Do you want me to go over on Favorited and play it? Do you want me to go play it? I'm not agreeing at all with what Delusive did. It was wrong. But you're sitting there trying to be like you're the voice of reason, or I've never done that.
And I've been informed, guys, Angie's Discord is Al reporting now with me, so, you know, if the live does go down, you know what happened. And return the favour, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you have. You have. You so fucking have.
Oh, Angie gives the wrong ones a platform. And you know what's even more hilarious with Delusive? Delusive, the Rat Pack have used you. They've actually used you. And now your platform's diminishing.
Morning, Janet
Thank
Tweezer.
you, everyone. Suzette, thank you, everyone. Patricia, big love. Your platform's diminishing and their platforms are going bigger. How embarrassing, Delusive.
Thank you, my Danielle. Oh.
You see the difference between our FYP shows? I'm not telling anyone to do anything. I've not once said today, guys, go over and do that, or I've got a Discord and nothing's been mentioned in there. All I'm saying is this is the difference. I retaliate to a clip. You know what I mean? I react to a clip and give you my opinion and then move on from the situation. There's so much anger over there. So much hatred and anger towards other people that are trying to do well on the app. It's just crazy, isn't it?
Patricia, thank you. Rose, thank
Morning,
you.
Wanda. Danielle, thank you, guys.
But no, she's getting used. Thank you, my Tracy. She's getting used
all right, Hannah.
left, right and centre.
Penelope,
Left,
thank
right.
you.
And I love it. Do you know what she always says? I'll never give anybody a prep, but she's never given me one, by the way.
Never give me one. She says she did. She never gave me. Do you want me to tell you what she's on about, Pearl?
Thank you, Penelope.
So, Pearl, do you remember when we weren't friends ages ago? No, like even before we knew each other were. Do you remember that you started doing debates?
Yeah.
So I was doing debates before you, and they were doing good. They were doing really, really well. And then you started coming on at 6, and Angie rang me. I'm going to send all the viewers over to you. That Pearl's coming on.
No, I didn't see it.
I need to send you all the views. And then she said she gave me
big
a
up,
platform,
Ruth.
even though
Guys, there's the treasure box up there, so if you can get your heart me and if you get a coin out the treasure box, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Can we all thank Ruth, please, for the treasure box, guys?
I used to have like 1.3, 1.4
Thank
K
you,
in my
Ruth,
room.
again.
But she sent all her viewers over so that you wouldn't get viewers.
I know she does that. I know
She doesn't tell people that though. She's a liar. But listen,
Thank you,
she's
Teza.
starting a war with me now, Pearl, and I'm the wrong fucking person. She started.
Right, thank you. You're another F page, you know.
Thank you,
Everybody,
Penelope.
make sure you're following all the F pages up.
She says she's going to
I
go.
tell you this, Luke, and I promise you, and she'll be over there listening. Thank you, I'm delicious. She has never once, thank you, my Tracy, give me a platform. What I've got on here, I haven't got the world. I've got it myself. But big up to everybody who is using it for a platform and get your.
I disagree with this. I think Pearl didn't ever have a platform. I think Pearl had barely any views. I think she was one of the worst creators on the app, I'm going to be honest with you. Until Angie came along and boosted her up. I think Pearl was on the knees. She had barely 3 people in her live. You know, and then Angie picked her up and supported her. So thank you, Ruth. So, you know, we have to big up Delusive Angie for supporting Pearl on her. You know, she was a troubled soul. God's sake. Why does everyone bow down to Angie? I've been honest about my own account. I've always said the back and forth with me and Angie has elevated my platform. 100% it has. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sit here and go, that never happened, because it did. But it's just weird. Angie thinks she's boosted every single platform. I know all the pirates are in, aren't they? Oh, God's sake.
You know who used her the most? Jojo.
Jojo is a very strange character.
No, she's not.
Thank you, Teza. Thanks for the gift.
Hold on, she's got her head screwed on the right way.
I do think that. Oh, big up, Lauren! Thank you, my baby. Oh, fuck. Sorry, Pearl.
I don't know, Kelly. I don't know.
I've got a trip to Vegas to pay for, Pearl.
There you go. All you pay for his trip. Thank you for the giraffe, Meg. Thank you. He even said, I've got a trip for Vegas to pay for.
Take things too seriously, you do, Canadian Angie. Whatever Luke says and nothing. It's just weird, isn't it? Let's be honest. All the names coming in. I know that's the thing. Have you seen all them people that come in with their long-ass names? There's like 30 syllables and, you know what I mean? There's like loads of different gaps. I've never seen so many letters in my life. Like I said, it's like a Harry Potter spell. Have you seen the people that are robbing the coins off us? It's like bloody Harry Potter spells.
There you go.
I hope Miss Red plays
Thank
it
you,
tomorrow.
Liz Mack.
Big up,
Plays what?
Kelly. Huh?
Plays what?
Her changing the name and the profile.
I hope all the F pages, hey my Gypsy Lynn, I hope all the F pages play what you done, because there's nothing worse that anybody else can do on this app than what she done last night by using a grapist photo and the username, I graped my uncle. I hope you's all played.
Can you believe we had all the coins robbed by them? All the pirates have robbed all the coins. I mean, someone with the name of come in and robbed all the coins. You know what I mean? The boy that comes to die. You know what I mean? That guy has just come in and robbed all the coins. Outrageous.
Oh, sorry.
Mother, was you?
Was this over?
No, this is the part that we.
Pull videos.
Luke, do you wanna back it out, Luke? You've just said you wouldn't have given the coins. You're too tight. Let's have a look who's gifted the most out in the last 2 weeks on this app, Luke. Back it out now, and I've lost my main account. You show me what you've gifted out in the last 2 weeks, Luke, and I'll show you what I've gifted out. I challenge you, Lucas. I challenge you. Definitely not you, Luke. Definitely not you, I can assure you now. Unless you've gifted out 120,000 coins. Definitely not you. There you go, Lucas. I challenge you. See you go. There you go, Luke. Definitely not you, Luke. 100% not. Even with that uni to misread, definitely not. Where are we going now? Oh, here we go.
Faced liar. She knows nothing but lies and living in this dipped out head, whatever she lives in, our father, Jack does. So she wants to put them little videos out about me and Corey, does she? Well, there's a little thing I've spilled to yous now. When she spills things, I'll spill things. And that's how we'll play it from now on. But 1,000,000% on everything in this world that I love, she told me she was in PLM. And that was on a phone call.
Oh, Luke, you're not on today? You're not coming back on today? Oh, God's sake, here we go. Bridge the gap.
So, Panji, you're starting to say little things that was on the phone call and I'm calling you a barefaced liar. She's saying...
Ruth, thank you. Stacey, Anne,
the P word.
Fiona,
so,
Hippie, Gumbo,
I don't know if she's saying the word, like, for us, for a gypsy... Right? The only time I can remember that be like anything being said, and me and Corey had a little few words over this, was because how you joke about with people, and that's when we went, oh, shut up. But Corey's openly admitted that. But from any other time, she's a barefaced liar, but I swear on everything belonging to us.
And you said it 3 times, Pearl. I can even put the videos out and tag you in if you want. She said the P slur against the gypsy community 3 times. She called Chloe once. She said it on her own platform once, and she said it at another time in context where it didn't need to be mentioned because no one was talking about it.
And again, if I was going to say the P word, what am I going to call myself for? Do you know what I'm saying? So that was a silly thing to come out and say to people. Thank you, me babe. Oh, thank you, my love.
Thank you, Tammy Kiva. Thank you.
Something. I'm ignorant as a pig. Steph, for me confetti, thank you.
And she got kind of a bly about that as well, let me be honest with you. She got a lot of people bowed down to her regarding that situation because she knew she shouldn't have said it. She knew what she was saying because then she masked it saying, I just think it meant dirty. Then why did you say, I don't know if I should say this. I don't know if I can say this. And then says it. She's already questioning in her mindset. She knows it's wrong to say. Because if it just meant the word dirty and scruffy, then why would you be scared? Why would you be questioning it in your head? Why would you question it in your head saying, oh, that word means scruffy and dirty, so I'm just going to say it? You know what I mean? So, she obviously knew what it meant, and she hid behind it and saying, oh, you know, I didn't mean it, I thought it meant scruffy and dirty. Then why question it then? You would have just come out your mouth like that. Bang.
Baby. And my Laura for me flowers, thank you. But yes, so... hey my Scouse and Vic, thank you me baby. Hi room. She tried this before, Pearl, and no one believes her. No, but what she's saying, you know the word that people use for a gypsy, you can either
it's like pot. I'm not gonna say pot, and that's what I'm gonna say. Mojo Jojo, thank you. That slur ends in key, and that's what I'm saying. So that slur she's used numerous times.
Say hippo or Nike, but starting with a P. So the only time, and she was never on the phone call when me and Corey had this phone call about saying that word. Oh my god, oh my.
What gift's that? Is that a Vault gift, that one? Is that a Vault gift, that White Wind, that snake thing? I've never seen that one before.
My god, isn't that beautiful? Oh, original Jessica, thank you, me baby. Wow, wasn't that beautiful? Oh my god. I've never seen that before. Thank you, me baby. Hey, my Marie and Lisa Lady B and... Oh, that's... I've never seen that. Oh, thank you, me babies.
Morning,
Big love,
Shy.
thank you for that. I've never seen none of them. Thank you. Was that my Marie for that? Oh, thank you. Everybody for your heart, me's. Thank you, me babies. Ain't my Irish lass. So, yes. So, if she's on live, go across and tell her that she told me on a phone call that she...
It's a normal gift, not Vault. Oh, okay. I thought it was one of them Vault gifts, because it looks like them Vault gifts, you know, the ones in the snow, like, and all that stuff.
He was in PLM. How's about that? If she wants to start trying to cause a carry on. But the phone call that I pulled, you okay? I'm good, my Marie. Are you okay?
Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, Bernie. Thank you, guys.
She's on about, hey, my, it's Loza. and Kirsty
Oh, okay,
and
Lauren,
Lady
okay.
Jen. She's watching apparently. So you're watching Father Jack, right? I've just seen a little video. Don't know when that video was put out where you were saying me and Corey was racist on a phone call.
Oh, Lisa, you didn't have to do that, mate. I just wanted to know what it was. Thank you, Lisa. People are going to say I was hinting for it. I've never seen that gift before. Thank you, Lisa, for that. Thank you.
To you. You're a barefaced liar. I'm telling you, you're a barefaced liar. And the phone call, I know Corey said that word, right? But that was in a joke, and I pulled him straight up and
Appreciate it,
said,
Lisa,
you can't
thank you.
say that. But it's just how other people joke about. But I just said, don't say that now out in public because it comes across, it's racist. You can't say that. And Corey will back me up about this. But, Father Jack, you, on a phone call, told me, and that's on everything in this world that I love, told me you were in PLM. And then you...
God's sake. 1 minute, guys. This phone's playing up. 1 second, guys. My phone's freezing. Oh, God's sake. 1 second. Oh, guys, 1 minute. My phone's playing up again. My phone's playing up, guys. My phone is freezing. Oh, God.
thought about what you said and you backtracked and you said it's cause I was frightened they were doing this, that and the other, and you went into a big long conversation about it, but you slipped up big time telling me you were in PLM. Just putting it out there, like if you can go on about what phone calls was said, me and Corey had that conversation, it was nothing to do with you, so keep that big long nose of yours out. That was to do with me and Corey. We were friends. Just how black people can call when it's the friends, all right, N, how they can say that and it's fine. Corey was my friend, and
guys, before, I know there's, thank you the nun, thank you guys. I know people sometimes take what I do in here seriously. I don't want to, I'm fine, my phone's working fine, it's nothing to do with that. It's just a joke, I'm just firing a little bit of a shot back as a joke. You know, don't take it too seriously, don't run over to Angie and go, oh, Alex wants a new phone, Angie, and all that stuff. It's a joke, guys, I'm fine. Anita, how are we? Because there is some people, you have to explain sometimes, there is people that are, I'll say things in jest as a joke, and they believe it. So I have to kind of correct them fast. PP in the bio.
that's what he called me. And it was fine to me, but I said, please don't, hey my Yogi, please don't say that in public. I said, because if you're not saying it to me, it'll come across as racist. And I went in, how we protected in the Houses of Parliament with the law, and because it's a Romani gypsy, we fall under the act as well of racism. And I, in the same thing, she was going on saying, this was today, saying,
thank you,
forever telling
Keza.
people you weren't up to court for racism. Where on my papers does it say I was up to court for racism? I was up to court for offending somebody for the word that I'd used all my life, where I called Eric, where I've called you it. But again, I didn't see, this is a true thing. You know, when you're arguing with somebody, I didn't think. And
this is where I've got to be honest as well. Yeah, me and Pearl are not on speaking terms and that, but she has said that on the app, and I've got no reason to stick up for her. I've got no reason to stick up for her, but on a phone call, she has mentioned orangutan on the phone call before, and it was directed at the little ones. So that's all I'm saying on that situation. So when people saying it's a lie, it's a lie. She doesn't say that. I can confirm that she does say it. Thank you, just Andrea. It was only one or two times, but it has been mentioned off the app. So I don't. This is where people say, "Oh, she did this, she did that." Yeah, okay, it was directed at a black woman. It was wrong, 100%. You know what I mean? We can all say that it's disgusting, it's wrong. But she has mentioned it off the app a few times. So that's all I'm going to say on that. Liz Mack, thank you. Just Andrea, thank you. In my head, oh my God, I'm arguing with a black woman. I didn't say that. I was just arguing with Laura Windle.
That's who I was arguing with. So wind your little neck in, Angie. Well, it's rather a long neck. It has to be. It's stretched with that many bottles of wine that's gone down it. Wind your neck in and...
Jojo, message my main account, Alex Brigham Live, and I'll have a look.
Go change them bloomers, because honestly, between you, them bloomers, and that mattress that you sit on 24/7, what a sweaty box you must have. So instead of involving in other people's gossip and saying this, that and the other, go and wash your knickers. How's about that? Thank you, everybody. Faced liar. She knows nothing but lies and living in this...
1 second, there's another video here. Where are we going now? Oh, here we go.
This stuff was brought up, and it was true. There's nothing I can do about it. Thanks, Rebecca, for the heartbeat.
We have different policies, different laws, and all that kind of thing. And I don't understand why you're so interested. You care about what somebody says in America or in Canada. I mean, why don't you just...
What does it matter if we have different policies and different this and different that? What does that have to do with TikTok? Is it a political, legal, fucking... You guys are all, I'm sorry, like the worst of the worst on here.
No, it's because people can question that because you're giving advice on the law in the UK when you're from another country. That's why people keep mentioning it, Canadian Angie, is because you come on the app, start talking about law, this, law, that, and it's totally different. You know what I mean? You stop trying to call out stuff that you don't know nothing about.
Here, these creators, today was like madness. It was crazy, honestly. It was just fucking crazy. Deleuze, if you have no argument, get off this Canada, Australia, whatever. You're just not making any more fucking logical sense, not that you ever did.
Like one of her best friends is Aussie Ali. Tim gifts her. It's like she doesn't complain then. It's just because it's you.
Just go onto a forum, you know, and, you know, it was an American forum or you had American people on there. Would you really care what they're saying over in another country? I don't really get it. I suppose I
would actually care what was happening in America, being that we're so...
And I can see the chat here. Missed the FYP clips. Popular 10, by the way, on the leaderboard, which is now global. Are you okay, Misty? Are you absolutely joking? So you think that Canadian Angie is on the popular boards now all global? You can get to number 1 on the Canadian popular with 100k. 100k collective can get you to number 1. Go to America and try that. Try the UK when TikTok King's on live and all them ones, and what's his name? What's the other guy that? Oh, that Ben guy. When literally he'll get like 600k, 700k. One time it was at 1 million. They got 1 million that TikTok King did on the popular. 1 million. You had to get 1 million score to get to number 1. They're lucid. I'm not saying he's Susan. I can't say his last name because he's protected actually on here. So I know Canadian Alex was on the UK. Yeah, I know she's using a VPN, Kyle. She's done it for a couple of nights now. But when she's on the Canadian one, it's only about 100k to get to number 1.
Wants to take over Canada. 100%, I would care. I would care if Britain went to war against Russia, whatever. Of course, I would care. Like, she's just so, like, I don't know. I have no words for this one.
Donna, she's on in half an hour.
Hey, who's that?
Did she, hold on. Did she say I went a little bit too far with her, to be fair?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, you doxed my WhatsApp number. You got Alex the Psycho in your box to dox what he thought was my
That's not me, by the way, guys.
Landline. Your chat doxed my address, so I don't think I went too far at all. I think you went way further. You fucking went after me day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out, and I just reciprocated what you were doing. It's very simple. Exactly, Angel.
She says every day that she's not going to talk on you again, but here we are again.
Morning, Sapphire. Yeah, she's the worst doxer. She makes out she doesn't dox. She does. And she puts, She calls people preds and all this stuff because she doesn't like them. She's a very strange individual. She never went through any trauma in her life. She's a liar.
Day. I'm not talking about her anymore. I don't want her on my FYP anymore.
Remember, she called me a PUSSY because I didn't want to go out my house and confront and shout at a woman. And this is the woman that speaks out about going through, which we've now, wow, from a very reliable source, didn't happen. You know, from people that like know you in the real world, have come to me with a situation and stories, and you know, I'm not really interested. However, it kind of confirms you are a liar. But all I'm saying is now is no person, from what I can gather, from the people that I've spoken to in the chat and people that have come forward, no person that had gone through DV would be calling a man a PUSSY for not confronting a woman and arguing with her. Because that'd be a trigger to you, surely. Watching that on live in your box, watching a man confront a woman, shouting at a woman or whatever, because she never come to talk, obviously, because of her reactions in the box. So at the end of the day, guys, that just shows to me that she's full of crap.
Or get over it, or just don't talk about me. I don't really care.
Yeah, so, you know, I don't understand it really, to be honest. Let's go on to the next video.
All right, Jojo, I'll have a look, mate.
You know what's fascinating?
Morning, Double Day.
Let me get another drink. Like as an FYP blaster, there's another one. There's the UK clips. You know, they kind of keep recording her. So obviously, I'm going to get clips. Luke's going to get clips. We're all going to get
Jacqueline,
clips. But
exactly.
people need to remember, like Luke, she doesn't
Call
live
that how
here, love. You know what I mean? Are you going to start caring about what people in America think?
Raspberry Tart, I'm triggered today. She doxed me and my child last night. Did she, Raspberry Tart? Is there a video out on the FYP? Obviously, I won't play your child or anything like that. I would never do that. But did she actually dox you and your child last night?
Think of you in
Thank you, beautiful
Australia.
Pat.
What about New Zealand? You know what I mean? It's just crazy. Right. What's this?
About karma. It's not some mystical force floating in.
They can gift me. I will take their gift, but it does not mean I have to listen to their opinion and what they have to say.
I'm going to agree with the chat because I know a lot of these people won't lie. I'm not saying you're a liar, Raspberry Tart. Don't think I am. I'm just, obviously, because I like to know before I open my mouth on air, because, you know, I always get folded up into a deck chair by this app. You know, everyone comes at me. But that's what I mean. There you go. That just goes to show you, don't it? Like, you know, I mean, the mentality of some people and how she wants to kind of play the innocent act online. She's turning vile now. She was obviously masking it. She was vile all along. And when you're talking about people begging on this app, you know, you never used to be that person. You was like, I don't care about heart me's. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. Now you push campaigns and ask for popular gifts. So, you know what I mean? Crazy.
Betty had. Oh, we achieved the goal. Thank you, guys.
Tag me in it, cows.
Thank you.
She said she'll accept their gifts, but she doesn't want to listen to their opinions of people from other countries.
Well, then she needs to go back to New Zealand, then, doesn't she?
I personally think when she was gifting and that, her business was probably doing well. You know, a bakery business. I think that was probably going well and everything. She was gifting because she could afford to. Now she's closed down the bakery business. Now it's a problem. That's what I believe. It's not facts. And now she's trying to recoup money through social media.
Don't understand people how they sit in a live and you don't even know who's behind that screen because they haven't got their face on camera.
Because obviously I did hear that the money that she got from the divorce settlement from her ex-husband was due to infidelity, not DV. I don't know. I'm not really questioning it because I shouldn't really do that. But this is the stuff that I've been told. It was from obviously infidelity. So
I think it's weird. You know, anyone can just go live and have an opinion and not put their face on camera. I just find it very, very odd. You might as well argue with a computer. Why don't you just plug in AI and have an argument with AI and say, hey.
But she wasn't bothered when you were gifting her or you were friendly with her. She didn't care then. that you were on a green
Rihanna, it
screen.
means cheating.
There's a lot of people on the green screen. There's Top Girl, there's TJ, there's Cockapoo, there's no, I think No Face, No Cases. Come on, whatever. Again, yeah, I am. I'm completely an AI. I'm not even a real person. I'm an AI. That's what I am.
And me personally, I ain't going to dig because I'm not interested. I'm going to be real with you. I ain't interested in what you've done in your life, Canadian Angie. But one thing I am going to say, you know, when you was live yesterday saying, oh, I'm going to dig through, I'm going to team up with Sophie Bailey, I'm going to dig through and find everything out about you, Luke, I'm going to dig through this, going to dig through that. Just remember now, people from your country are reaching out to people over in this country that are willing to, you know, pass information over to people. So this is the problem you're kind of in now, is because, you know, when people dig, like yourself, you said you're going to dig on Luke, there's also other people that like to dig and, not me, because I don't care, but there's also a lot of other people that want to dig and find out everything about you. And it's easier to get information in Canada than it is in the UK about people's lives and stuff. Land registries and stuff like that. It's so easy. People live in households and marriage certificates and all this stuff. Reason for marriage end and all that stuff. It's so easy to get in Canada.
100%. Sorry, Rick.
AI. Hey AI, can you please tell me your opinions on what I've said or what this person has said? Or
She's literally been talking to AIs all week.
She has, but her AI wouldn't even go against me. So
I'll have a look at the video in a second, guys. Don't worry.
goodbye, Delusive.
yes, you don't even know what they bloody look like.
Speed
It's
facts,
very
Double D,
bizarre.
thank
You're
you.
supporting
Carl,
gifting
Jane,
someone.
thank you,
You
guys.
don't even know who's behind the screen.
See the word gifting.
And that woman there, Mercedes Jane, she talks on kids as well. She spoke on My Child before in Angie's Live back in the day. So, yeah, weird people.
Thank you for the star. Thank you for the star. See how the word gifting. That's what she's asked about.
Thank you, Geordie Lass.
That's what she's asked about, the gifting. Not even Delusive Dan will badmouth. See? Oh yeah, it was Delusive Dan her AI. That's right, it was. Oh, is there much longer of me having to listen to her?
No, about 30 seconds.
More than sadistic Spaniel lady.
The Ripper, you don't know. I just feel that for your audience, I think it's so important
Exactly,
to put your
Joseph.
camera on here, you know, because I think people need to have that trust. They need to know who you are. They need to know, you know, people knows it. They want to know a bit about your life, your background.
The thing is, you can show your face and still not know who that person is. Remember, I don't want to highlight it, but Anthony Q Lion, prime example. He showed his face, showed his family on here, and no one actually knew who he was as a person. Like I say, your face don't determine your character and who you are as a person. You know, that's just that's just a vessel. You know, it's just a body. So you don't need to see a face. Exactly, I agree with Jucifer.
And it's like Big Brother, isn't it? You know what I mean?
I just don't like her attitude, her intentions. I don't like the way she acts. That's my issue, not with her face.
Levi he doesn't use a green, he uses a filter. Yeah, I suppose the same with him in some ways as well. But he doesn't do the FYP. You know what I mean? He does it more the cam too, doesn't he?
Thank you, Caroline.
He's never had his cam on even once. Yeah, but like I said, he does the cam too, innit? So what's this about?
An awareness page.
So I think the majority of people on TikTok.
Levi doesn't camp too, but he battles. He battles all day. Shouldn't people know who they're gifting? He's battling.
Luke, did he just say Levi don't come to? Let me rewind that bit.
Once. Yeah, but like I said, he does the cam too, innit? So what's this about?
An awareness page.
So I think majority of people on TikTok.
Levi doesn't camp too, but he battles. He battles all day.
Did you say Levi doesn't do a cam 2? He cam 2's while battling. This is what I mean. These are nuts. These are. He literally cam 2's while battling. So.
People know who they're gifting. He's battling. So why does Levi get an excuse out? So stop it, Delusive. Honestly, you should be a green screen. Take your filter off. Take your filter off, Delusive. Yeah. Sorry, is there much more listening to this waffle?
No, I think if you are triggered, if you are affected, believe me or not, no. I just call it the...
I think this one's leaning towards the bully clique. That's what I think. And here we go. This stuff was brought up, and it was true. There's nothing I can do.
So let me see this video I've been tagged in. Activity. Have you tagged me in the Crypt FYP? Because I can't see it. I honestly can't see it. Can someone tag me in the Crypt FYP, please, Kales? Because I can't see it, you know. All I can see is another tags. 1 second, guys. I'll get it up for you. Thank you, Kate Walls. Thank you, Georgina Collette. And you think she's backed the wrong course. She's backed the wrong course from day one. Good always prospers in the end. You need to understand that. Okay, thank you very much. Here we go. Let me just
My box.
Shush. Give me a second. Thank you very much for that, Double D. Let's get it back up. Here we go.
My box. DA didn't dox. Go read the messages before you open your mouth. B, don't tell me. No. B, get out. There's no making them. Get the fuck out. They did it with the intent that if that was my house, they would have put it all over TikTok. Don't give me that shit. My head don't work like that no more. I've been on this app too long. I've been on here for 4 years, and this app's gotten worse and worse and worse. And now it's an eye for an eye. That's it. Fight fire with fire. So you, again, not my house, but you doxed it with the intent, thinking it was my house. Kales is going to get doxed. Her kid's school, I already know, is going to get doxed. I don't give a shit. Don't bring kids into it. No, I am. I definitely am.
So you, if anyone in here is a Canadian Angie supporter, right? What's your standpoint on that? What is your standpoint on this? I'm gonna replay that again.
Get out. There's no making them. Get the fuck out. They did it with the intent that if that was my house, they would have put it all over TikTok. Don't give me that shit. My head don't work like that no more. I've been on this app too long. I've been on here for 4 years, and this app's gotten worse and worse and worse. And now it's an eye for an eye. That's it. Fight fire with fire. So you, again, not my house, but you doxed it with the intent, thinking it was my house. Kales is going to get doxed. Her kid's school, I already know, is going to get doxed. I don't give a shit. Don't bring kids into it. No, I am. I definitely am. I'm bringing everything into it. Everything. Any normal person would 100% dox everyone. You did that with the intention of doxing. If that were my home, again, I challenge Besner, Alex, who live here in Ontario, to go and knock on that fucking door. Miss Watermelon, fuck off. Mom is in my box. My box.
Well, that house that has been circling the app is your house. Because it was confirmed, that picture that got leaked, you were sitting on the patio. On, I don't know if it was Google Earth or whatever it was, right? That was you. The woman that got doxed, Angela Rooney. And, you know, that is you. 100%. Because the person that says they live down, the person that lives down the street, from what I'm gathering, told someone that you've never got a thing out your mouth. I don't know how you say it over there. Is it a cigarette over there? So, there you go. Like I said, you know, whatever happens in darkness comes to light in the end. Simple as. Simple as. Give me a second. Wait, reload. Did she just invite Besner to her home? Well, you know, she played victim over it, didn't she? And we all had her back over it. Where do we go now? Oh, this is where I've got to make a stand, guys. Sorry, we're going to have to detour a little bit.
About the kids, stop it, mate. Because my kid might be on later on, and I don't want you come to him or child, mate. I really don't. that does come to fishing. It's just I've heard some very gruesome stuff about him. I've got loads of messages about him being an ex-caretaker and everything. Loads of people are sending me stuff on this guy. So yeah, it makes me really uncomfortable. Okay, there's one thing falling out of all of these big creators, EQ and all them in the past, Angie and that, but this guy gives me the creeps of what I've been told about him. Yeah, and he's
Rickster, so your choice was to come on an app and say things without facts to an audience, regardless how big it is. Remember, you said, I'm sick and tired of people lying on my name. Remember, Rickster, your words were, I'm sick and tired of people coming on this app and lying on my name and putting things on my name when it's not true. Vice versa. You know. Imagine you trying to make him out to be an absolute wrong-un on an app because maybe a couple of people have messaged you, even if they have or if they haven't, just because you don't like someone. Jeff, I'll message you in a bit, mate. So, it's just weird, isn't it? Weird behaviour.
Ladies stuff and airs it on his TikTok and tells people what he's selling with kids in the house. That gives me the creeps. Exactly, Darren, exactly. And it keeps coming to me. He's a weirdo.
Thank you, Francis. I'm going to be honest with you. You can't call anyone out for being creepy when you're battling Darren Rickster. Let me be honest with you. You can't call anyone out for being creepy when you are battling Darren Thompson here.
Just sick and twisted. There's millions of people in here. He wants to, listen, go, stop, come to me, Daz. I'm telling you, give me the creeps, mate. I swear to God. You know what I mean? You're the kind of person to get a prison sentence over. You really would, mate. Because I won't, you know what I mean? Stop, come to me, mate. And if I'll do an exposure when I'm good and ready, not when you want me to, for a bit of clout. You probably thrive if you want.
But you see, Rickster, this is where you've got to understand where it becomes... cheers, Frankie, mate. How are we? You need to understand is if you've got evidence, like you said, you're going to do an exposure on him when you want to. If Daz is that person that you're claiming, why are you gatekeeping it? This is what I mean. This is the app for you all over. If you have proof that he's a wrong-un and you've got, like you said, you had all this stuff in your inbox, why are you not gatekeeping? Why are you gatekeeping all this and not telling people of the public in your community that have got children to be wary of this person? Why is it all for views? Why is it all for this? Surely child protection, and don't get it twisted, Daz is not that at all. But I'm saying, I'm just basically clapping back at Rickster. Why literally say these things when you've got no evidence of it? It's not, as far as I'm aware, Daz is a good guy. You know what I mean? I've had always good and pleasurable interactions with Daz. He's always been polite. He's always in my room. He's got a nice room, nice mods. So why the hell are you firing shots saying you've got all this proof and these people are messaging you, you'll do an exposure in your time? Why not think of the children? In your eyes, why not think of the children? Why gatekeep it? Why wait if you've got all this evidence? I don't get it, you see. It's weird.
You're one of them sickos who think, oh yeah, I thrive off that. You probably would, mate.
Tara, thank you.
Not on about me, Larkin.
Obviously, Lisa, so get away and go and passive smoke in your house with your kids, which you always do, which is disgusting. Yeah, please. What on about that Daz fishing is whatever his name is. You know what I mean? They call him the fishing guy. He's a weird geezer. He sits there, 60, big beard on him, yellow fingers, smoke, you know what I mean? Chain smoking with his kids in the house, shouting at his kids, while selling ladies' products online, telling people about it and that. And been sacked from his old job of being a caretaker. I wonder why, Daz. Up it, mate. You're not welcoming watching me. I don't want you watching me, Daz, honestly. You make me feel uncomfortable, mate. You really, really do. You give me the EBGBs. All right, yeah, nobody else on TikTok, dude. I feel like with every creator.
All I'm going to say to you, Rickster, stop putting things on people's names without proof. Stop, because there is people that will listen to you and go, you know what, that's factual. Rickster told me, and there'll be people that believe you. You know, when people said things about you, Rickster, that possibly wasn't true. Just take you back to that stage where people was lying on your name and calling you out to be a wrong-un and saying this about you, and you said it wasn't true. Just flip reverse that now and imagine how you felt back then now, if that's how Daz must feel when you're putting these sick things on his name. Honestly, Rickster, you know how slippery the path is on TikTok.
But you, mate, you know what I mean? I'm not good. So I'm honestly, stop watching me, mate. Honestly, give me the creeps. Really do. Bad. And whoever supports you are weird. Go on.
People think you're on about me.
I'm not on about Darren. We love Darren to pieces. Now we're just talking about somebody who cam twos, guys. You know.
Darren loves cats. He likes women of the feline variety. So.
I mean, and some stuff I've been told about him, not good. I've got real inboxes about him. I haven't known stuff. Hey guys, can we get the triples, please? Can we get the quickly beat Darren? How you doing, naughty boy? I'm good. How you doing? I'll be good when we beat Darren quick on the triples. Big up, Zara. Thank you, my Zara. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. See all the love we're getting here, Dad. So you need to start doing a little bit more content. Oh, thank you for the boxing glove. Your dad got back today.
Someone said to Dave earlier.
Thank you, mind your business, Sebastian. Thank you.
Someone coming and then Dave's live going, you can't see that, Tom.
What did I say?
Oh, Dave, you know the banner that me and Dave's got.
Oh, you and Dave?
Yeah, so Dave was having banter with me. That guy goes,
hang on, let me just read one of these comments. Fishing does stalk someone to the point they came off here and moved their disabled child. See, Keita, I'm getting told more and more about this.
But you're listening to comments. You're listening to people in the chat, Rickster. They're not facts, are they? Anyone can come in here and say, someone can come in my chat now and go, Rickster did this, Rickster did that. Am I going to believe them? No. You know, because unless I know them really well, you know, then you know what, I'd probably somewhat believe, but I'd still ask for proof. You're just going off comments, man.
Weird guy, like, it's not good, man. You know what I mean? It's not good. And he lives in Skegness as well, a holiday town for kids and people, and that scares me, like.
Oh, God.
Not good at all. Thank you for the...
Well, if it scares you, do your exposure, Rickster. If that scares you, and this man is such a horrible person and all this, then do your exposure, Rickster. And hurry up about it. Stop gatekeeping things like, you know. Remember, protection of children should be your #1 priority on this app.
Boxing glove, guys. We got 20 seconds. Yeah, let's give Darren the biggest smoking of his life.
And this is where your arguments gets lost. You're talking about pedlos, calling people out and making out people to be wrong uns and all this stuff. And in the next breath, it's like, guys, yeah, get the boxing glove up, guys. Come on, drop the gifts. You know what I mean? Come on. The argument is 100% lost there, and everything you're trying to say just gets pushed to the side. So,
I was talking about that's Cam2 fishing. I didn't know that. Disabled as well. Disgusting, I mean. This proves the kind of mentality he is. Happy man.
That makes me angry.
He is one, Kelly, real bad.
Well done.
And someone just said there, they're closing that off Birmingham for Ozzy's funeral today. Don't agree with it. I'll make the stand here and say to you today, I don't agree with them shutting off the city centre for Ozzy. Because you know why? They refused to do it when they tried to do a war memorial through the city centre back in the day. They refused to shut down town when all the veterans wanted to go through the city centre. You know, the ones that built the foundation of this country how it is today. And I'll make a stand here and say that I don't agree with it. Oh, thank you, Sam. Because all them veterans fought for this country long and hard, and they refused. They refused to shut off the city centre for that. Oh, it's too busy. We can't do that. So because money talks and, you know, it's Ozzy Osbourne, don't agree with it. I'm sorry. Don't agree with it.
Right. Oh, it's not, no, that's Cam2 Fish, not Mike Darren, Phil Thompson as well. One of my good mates. We love Darren. We love Darren for 6 years.
I have more respect for the people that built the foundation of this country today, that fought long and hard in that war, than someone that's literally sang. You know what I mean? I'll be honest with you. Sharon has paid for it. You don't know what you're on about, Alex. Frankie, have you not heard what I've just said? He ain't got it for free, but they shouldn't be shutting it off anyway. They shouldn't be shutting it off for money. That's what I'm saying. It's all about money. They wouldn't shut it off for the veterans, no matter if they said they was going to fork out the money. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying to you. It's not about, you know what I mean? It's just a joke. They didn't want to shut it off for the veterans. It's crazy, but they'll shut it off because someone wants to fork out money for it. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, but there shouldn't have been enough money in the world to get it shut off if they're not going to do it for veterans. That's what I'm saying, Frank. Daz, you right, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I just thought I'd nip in quickly and just set the record straight on this story, because the story was started probably 18 months ago. Happy Mama. I don't know if you remember Happy Mama.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, her and Feral Donna decided to commission a deep dive on me. Because I didn't stand with what she was doing, and I told her, you know, you're out of order. And this was in the days when I was in a mod for Rossi. And basically, they had my real name. Happy Mama knew where I lived because I'd met up with her. She drove through my village and videoed my village.
Okay.
From start to finish in my village. She videoed my house and then posted it in WhatsApp groups. Now, about a decade ago, I had a sex toy business. I don't care. Yeah. I used to sell all the sort of stuff that Love Honey sells.
Yeah.
And they had access to my Instagram where there was a post about it. So they brought this big shock horror story that I sold sex toys. So what? You know, most households have at least one in them. But yeah, they did this deep dive and they decided to do my exposure on my mum's birthday 2 years after she died.
Oh.
So I had a few drinks that night. And they did this exposure, knowing I was drunk, and someone had messaged them and said, "Are we sure we want to do this tonight? It's his mum's birthday. His mum only died 2 years ago." And they said, "Yes, fuck it, we'll go for it." So they did this exposure, and I had half a bottle of Jack Daniels. And I went off on one, which they then screen recorded me, absolutely pissed as a rat, and clipped it and edited it to be something it wasn't. So anyway, this all died down because the people in her own community turned on her, deep dived her, and basically said, "Right, this is what we've got on you. Off you pop, or we're going to expose it all." And she disappeared off the app. So she's kind of reinvented herself a couple of times now, doing ASMR and all sorts of stuff. But the things that are coming out about I was a caretaker, well, I've never been a caretaker. I've been self-employed for the last 30 years. So I've never been a caretaker. They're trying to make out I was a caretaker in a school and I got the sack for being a wrong 'un. That's the storyline. But this story has reappeared after about 18 months. So whoever's feeding Rickster is linked somehow to the whole Happy Mama Feral Donna debacle. And this is why I'm not biting back to it.
Oh, okay.
Because it's already been done. It's already supposedly been exposed. Yeah. And they found absolutely nothing. And trust me, this person that did the deep dive is what she can find out is unbelievable. And she said it was the most boring deep dive she'd ever done in her life. She said she could find absolutely nothing on me.
Well, there you go then.
But there was the only thing they put in this exposure, bear in mind this was my mum's birthday, yeah, and she'd only just passed, was a photo on my Facebook. And my Facebook was locked down. And this one photo, for some reason, I hadn't set to friends only. And on my 50th birthday, we were in Tenerife, and she tripped on a curb and face planted into the road, ended up in hospital. And I took a photograph of her because she hadn't seen what she looked like. And she was really bashed about. And she just looked at me and grinned and said, "That'll teach me to bring you breakfast late in the morning, won't it?" Because that was my mum. She was like that. So I put this photo up and I put, that'll teach her to bring me my breakfast late in the morning as a little sort of like joke between me and her. And then all of course I'd beat my mum up.
Yeah. Social media's like that, mate. You know, it's like.
Yeah, I mean, it's all grasping, it's all reaching, but yeah, it's all been done. They've all tried to expose it before. All he's getting is a couple of bitter people messaging him with the same old narrative they did a while back, and it's all basically a load of BS.
Yeah.
So I just thought I'd jump in and put the record straight.
It's a dangerous game. That's all it is.
Well, it is, and what you got to remember is when I was putting these posts up, I'd never been on social media. You know, I'd never. TikTok is really the first place, apart from a little bit on YT. TikTok's the first place I've really done anything social media wise. So I'm not social media trained. Yeah. And, you know, you do things 10, 15, 20 years ago that maybe if you knew more about it now, you probably wouldn't have done. But, yeah, they just try and dig up anything they can and make a story and a narrative out of it.
Yeah. All right, Daz, mate. Thanks for clearing that up.
So that's basically what's happening at the minute. It doesn't worry me, doesn't bother me. I'm absolutely fine. I just sit there and just go, "Wow, Rickster, are you really doing that?" Because it's pathetic, really.
Yeah. All right, Daz, mate. Thanks for jumping up and clearing the air.
All right, bud. I'll catch you later.
Cheers,
Thank
mate.
you for the
Thank
bits,
you.
everyone. See you later. Bye now.
Bye-bye. And I just want to go back to something quickly. Frankenstein in the chat. I'm not saying, mate, you know,